Hello there, my name is Shafiq Masudi. I'm the coordinator of Discover Rwanda 2010. I'd like to welcome you to Discover Rwanda 2010. I'll just introduce myself fully. I am an undergraduate student of Nottingham Trent University, studying a Bachelor of Arts in International Business. I'm currently in my third year of my studies, which is a placement year. And I've been partially working for Aegis Students as the International Programmes Officer, as well as the Discover Rwanda Programmes Officer throughout the placement. Just a brief introduction about Discover Rwanda and what it is. It is a 3-week volunteering educational trip to Rwanda. It's been running for the past 3 years. The first one took place back in 2008, summer 2008, of which I was a participant of. And how did I sort of come to get involved, so much involved with Aegis Trust and Aegis Students? We'll just briefly tap on that. I started university, Nottingham Trent University, back in October 2007, and there was a film screening of Shooting Dogs, of which the Aegis Society that was at the university held. And I went to this film screening, and it was a speech given by one of the co-founders of the society afterwards, after the screening, that sort of got me hooked into the work of the organisation. It was a motivational speech on how much power us young people have or hold in relation to sort of making a difference or influencing the decision making of our politicians. And it was from there, I started inquiring more about the work of the Aegis Trust and the Aegis Students. I became an active member of the society at the university. And towards the end of my first year of uni, all I could hear was Discover Rwanda, Discover Rwanda. A free trip to 3 weeks educational trip to Rwanda. Let's go. And the fact that I became an active member of the society, I developed a very close relationship with the founders of the society. Of which 2 of them and another society member, so 3 girls, were definitely participating in Discover Rwanda. So they managed to persuade me to go along with them. And at that moment in time, I didn't really know, I have a clear idea of why I wanted to sort of participate in Discover Rwanda. But later on, before the trip, before I actually decided I was definitely going to go, I thought, put my thoughts together, and I thought, it would be an educational experience. I didn't really know much about the Rwanda genocide, of why what happened, here in 1994. So I thought it would be, an educational trip. So I came to Rwanda. Obviously, here I'm speaking about my first experience when I was a participant back in 2008. Had such an awesome experience, and when the message that was left to us from the survivors and the Aegis Students Rwanda then was the fact that, please, when you go back, we want you guys to be our ambassadors. We want you guys to spread, spread the word about Aegis Students Rwanda, spread the word about the Rwanda genocide, and be honest on exactly what you've seen here. So raise your voice as loud as you can, and be ambassadors of Rwanda. And going back to the UK, having sort of, I felt as if there's so much knowledge about the country, so much knowledge about the work of Aegis Trust here, and seeing the work of Aegis Trust out here was what sort of impacted me the most in terms of being involved actively, or going that extra mile to be an active ambassador of Aegis Trust and Aegis Students Rwanda. There was a position, presidential position came in hand. They were looking for a new president for the society at the university. So I put myself forward, and I was elected to be the president of the Aegis Society at Nottingham Trent University. So I did that throughout the whole of my second year of uni, so that's academic year 2008-2009. I knew that obviously my third year of uni I'd have to do a placement. As part of my university program. So I was hoping that, you know, I'll be able to, you know, get involved with Aegis Students and Aegis Trust, and perhaps even come out to Rwanda and work here for a while. Yeah, you know, I want to split my placement year into two parts. A study part of the placement and the work part. So for the first half part of the year, I did an exchange study placement in the south of France at Euromed École de Management, one of the top 10 schools of management in France. And then came back to the UK in January and was offered a 6 months internship with Aegis Students as International Programmes Officer and Discover Rwanda Programmes Officer. So that's what I've been doing over the past 6 months, and it's been such a great experience, no regrets whatsoever. And you know, out here in Rwanda, enjoying spending time with the Discover Rwanda 2010 group. And I must say, you know, as a former or as a past participant of Discover Rwanda, I reckon, you know, this year we probably had the best Discover Rwanda group so far. So yeah, you know, to anyone out there who is considering of taking part in Discover Rwanda, you know, for one reason or another, you know, you don't have to, you know, be doing your studies in genocide studies or doing your masters in international relations whatsoever. You know, what we're looking for ambassadors, people to be ambassadors of Rwanda. Anyone who's got interest on learning about the Rwanda genocide and what happened in 1994, and you know, just want to explore and have fun. So welcome to Discover Rwanda, and I hope to see you soon.